What if I told you that one of the most common exercise habits seniors rely on, daily walking, may not be enough to protect your strength, balance, and independence after 60? Walking is healthy, no question about that. But recent large-scale studies, following thousands of adults over 60, reveal something surprising. Seniors who replaced walking-only routines with a small set of targeted strength, balance, and mobility exercises experienced far greater improvements in stability, muscle strength, and fall prevention, often while spending less total time exercising. And this matters more than most people realize. Falls are one of the leading causes of injury, disability, and loss of independence in older adults. Once strength and balance decline, everyday tasks become harder. Standing up, climbing stairs, or catching yourself during a stumble. Research consistently shows that structured exercises, focused on strength and balance, can dramatically reduce fall risk, while improving mobility, joint health, and confidence in movement. Here's the part most people never hear. The most effective exercises aren't complicated. They don't require gyms, machines, or long workouts. In fact, many of the movements shown to produce the best results are simple, accessible, and safe for almost anyone over 60. They work because they send the right signals to your muscles, bones, and nervous system, signals that help your body stay strong, stable, and resilient as you age. In this video, I'll walk you through 4 research-backed exercises that do exactly that. Each one targets a key weakness that commonly develops after 60 and plays a direct role in preventing falls and maintaining independence. Before we begin, let us know your age and where you're watching from. In the comments, we read and respond to them. Now, let's start with the first exercise and show you how small, smart movements can make a powerful difference in how you move and live for years to come. Number 1. Wall push-ups with a hold. Wall push-ups with a hold may look simple, but they target a form of strength that quietly declines after 60. And that strength has a major impact on independence. This includes upper body pushing strength, combined with core strength and postural stability. Research in aging and functional fitness shows this type of strength is directly tied to everyday ability. Pushing yourself up from a chair or bed, catching yourself during a stumble, pushing open doors, and stabilizing your body during routine movements. Yet this movement pattern is often neglected, especially by older adults who avoid traditional strength training. What makes wall push-ups so effective is their safety. They provide meaningful resistance, without joint strain, without floor work, and without intimidation. Adding a controlled hold at the bottom changes everything. That pause increases muscle activation and time under tension. Research shows this is especially important after 60. Studies published in journals like Age and Aging found that short isometric holds improve muscle engagement, increase joint stability, and keep injury risk low. Here's how to do them. Stand facing a wall, about arm's length away. Place your hands on the wall at chest height, slightly wider than shoulder width. Fingers pointing upward. Position your feet 1 to 2 feet from the wall. Adjust based on your strength. Keep your body in a straight line, from head to heels. This alignment activates your core and reinforces posture, which is critical for balance and control. Slowly bend your elbows. Lean toward the wall over 2 to 3 seconds. When you reach the deepest point, stop just before your chest touches the wall. Hold that position for 3 to 5 seconds. You should feel your chest, shoulders, arms, and core working together. After the hold, press back to the starting position over about 2 seconds. Straighten your arms, without locking the elbows. Start with 5 repetitions. Gradually build to 10. Then 15. If it becomes too easy, step your feet farther back, or increase the hold to 8 or 10 seconds. If it feels too difficult, move closer to the wall. Research consistently shows gradual progression is the key to strength gains at any age. There's another benefit many people overlook. Proprioception. That's your body's ability to sense where it is in space. and it naturally declines with age. Wall push-ups with a hold retrain that system, helping your muscles and nervous system work together under control. In simple terms, this exercise helps you move more safely, recover balance faster, and feel more confident in your body. Number 2. Seated leg lifts with resistance. Seated leg lifts with resistance target two muscles that quietly determine how well you move after 60. The hip flexors and the quadriceps. These muscles lift your leg with every step you take. They help you climb stairs, clear curbs, and recover if you trip. Research consistently shows that weakness here is linked to slower walking speed, reduced mobility, and a higher risk of falls in older adults. This is why walking alone often isn't enough. Walking keeps you active, but it doesn't challenge these muscles through their full strength range. Seated leg lifts do. What makes this exercise especially effective is safety and precision. You strengthen key muscles without loading the spine, without stressing the knees, and without needing to stand. Adding light resistance is important. It increases muscle activation and helps slow age-related muscle loss, known as sarcopenia. Studies in the journals of gerontology show that even low-load resistance training, when done consistently, significantly improves leg strength and functional mobility in adults over 60. Here's how to do it. Sit upright in a sturdy chair. Feet flat on the floor. Spine tall. Loop a light resistance band around one ankle. Secure the other end under the chair leg, or use ankle weights if you have them. Gently tighten your abdominal muscles. This stabilizes your spine and improves control. Slowly lift one leg. Take about 2 seconds. Lift until the leg is straight or as close as comfortable. At the top, hold for 3 seconds. Keep your knee level. Avoid leaning backward. That pause matters. It increases muscle engagement and builds control. Then slowly lower the leg back down. Take about 3 seconds. That slow lowering phase is especially important. It builds strength and supports joint resilience. Start with 8 to 10 repetitions per leg. Work up to 15. When that feels manageable, increase resistance slightly, or extend the hold to 5 seconds. Research shows that increasing time under tension improves strength, even without heavy weights. There's another benefit many people don't expect. Neurological support. Lifting one leg against resistance while staying upright challenges the brain's coordination systems. Brain imaging studies show these controlled, single-leg movements help maintain neural pathways tied to balance and movement accuracy. Over time, this leads to smoother walking, better stair navigation, and quicker reactions to uneven ground. Seated leg lifts are especially useful on days when standing feels tiring. They allow you to keep building strength safely. And consistency, not intensity, is what research shows matters most for protecting mobility and independence as you age. Number 3. Sit to stand with a controlled pause. Standing up from a chair looks simple, until it suddenly isn't. Struggling with this movement is one of the earliest signs of declining leg strength after age 60, and it's strongly linked to fall risk, reduced mobility, and loss of independence. That's why research often uses the sit-to-stand test as a measure of functional strength in older adults. The reason is straightforward. This single movement shows how well your legs, hips, and core work together in daily life. Getting up from a chair, rising from the toilet, standing after tying your shoes. This exercise trains that exact movement pattern. The controlled pause is what makes it so effective. Pausing removes momentum and forces the muscles to do the work. That builds strength in a way that carries over to real-world movement. Studies published in journals such as the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy show that slow, controlled sit-to-stand training improves leg strength, balance, and confidence, while also reducing fall risk. How to perform the movement. Sit on a sturdy chair. Your feet flat on the floor and hip-width apart. Position them slightly behind your knees. Sit tall with your chest upright. Cross your arms over your chest, or rest your hands lightly on your thighs. Lean forward slightly from the hips. Then slowly stand up over 3 seconds. When you reach standing, pause for 3 to 5 seconds. Stand tall. Feel your legs and core working to keep you steady. After the pause, slowly lower yourself back down over another 3 seconds. Control the descent. Avoid dropping into the chair. Begin with 5 repetitions. Work up to 10. If it feels too difficult, use your hands lightly on the chair arms. If it feels too easy, extend the pause to 8 or 10 seconds. This exercise strengthens the exact muscles you depend on every day, and it trains them to work with control. That control is often what prevents a fall. Number 4. Standing calf raises with a slow pause. Lower leg strength is easy to overlook, but it plays a critical role in balance, walking stability, and fall prevention. The calves and ankles act as your body's first responders when you trip, slip, or need to adjust quickly. When these muscles are weak or slow to react, even good balance higher up isn't enough. Research shows that reduced ankle strength and power are strongly associated with falls in older adults, especially forward falls, which are among the most serious. Standing calf raises directly address this issue. They strengthen the muscles responsible for push-off while walking, climbing stairs, and making quick corrective movements to regain balance. Studies published in journals such as the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity show that improving ankle strength and control leads to better gait stability and fewer balance-related incidents in adults over 60. The slow pause is what makes this exercise so effective. It trains strength, control, and coordination at the same time. How to perform the movement. Stand near a sturdy surface, a countertop, chair back, or wall. Place your hands lightly on it for balance, not to support your weight. Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart. Weight evenly distributed. Slowly rise up onto the balls of your feet over 2 to 3 seconds. Lift as high as feels comfortable. At the top, pause for 3 to 5 seconds. You should feel your calves working and your ankles stabilizing. Then slowly lower your heels back to the floor over another 3 seconds. Stay controlled. Begin with 8 repetitions. Work up to 15. If it feels too easy, extend the pause to 8 or 10 seconds. If it feels too challenging, reduce the lift height or shorten the pause. As strength improves, try performing the movement on one leg at a time, using support lightly. This exercise improves more than strength. It sharpens your body's ability to respond, which is often the difference between a close call and a fall. Walking is still beneficial, but it isn't enough by itself. You don't need long workouts, expensive equipment, or complicated routines. These 5 exercises target the exact systems that protect independence after 60. They train your body to move with confidence, stability, and control. Just a few minutes a day, done consistently, can make everyday movements feel safer and easier. Standing up, walking, turning, and catching yourself when something unexpected happens. If you found this helpful, try adding 2 or 3 of these exercises to your routine. Start slowly, progress gradually, and focus on quality over quantity. If you'd like more videos like this, focused on practical, research-backed movement for healthy aging, subscribe and stay with us.